Unimaginable evil lurks in the most ordinary corners of our world, doesn't it? It's a question that keeps us awake at night, pondering what monsters could be hiding in the shadows of our everyday lives. There's a story so frighteningly real that it will make your hair stand on end. A tale that encapsulates the worst of human nature, a tale of treachery, of a deceptive villain masquerading as an innocent lamb. This is the story of a man who crossed all bounds of morality and humanity. The man, seemingly just another face in the crowd, harbored a sinister secret. This ordinary man, your neighbor, your acquaintance, was in truth a heartless predator, a serial killer. His victims were not strangers met in dark alleys. No, they were the people who shared his blood, his own family, and the defenseless creatures owned by his unsuspecting neighbor. His dastardly actions sent shockwaves around the world, shaking society to its core. His crimes were so appalling, so monstrous, they became a testament to the depths of human depravity. He is now serving a life sentence for his vile deeds, a just punishment for the atrocities he committed. Yet his story is a chilling reminder of the unspeakable evil that can lurk in the most ordinary corners of our world. This is the story of a man whose actions sent shockwaves through society, a man who is now serving a life sentence for his monstrous deeds. Our story begins in a quaint, tranquil suburban neighborhood, a slice of the American dream encapsulated in a picturesque corner of the world. This is the kind of place where lush manicured are sprinkled with the innocent laughter of children, freely playing in the streets, oblivious to the realities of adult life. The air is filled with the lulling hum of domesticity, with neighbors who know more than just each other's names. They know their stories, their joys, their sorrows. In this idyllic setting lived a man, an everyday Joe. He shared life with his loving wife, their two beautiful children, and a faithful dog, adding to the picture of quintessential suburban bliss. He had a respectable job that paid the bills, a mortgage reminding him of his responsibilities, and a routine that, to any passing observer, would perfectly normal. Yet this man's life was not just morning coffees, office chatter, and weekend barbecues. There was something more, something hidden beneath the surface. Beneath the veneer of normalcy, the predictable patterns of suburban life, and the seemingly perfect family portrayal, something dark and ominous was slowly taking shape, something that was about to change everything. But beneath this veneer of normalcy, something sinister was brewing. One fateful night, a man, an individual whom we all knew as a father, a neighbor, committed an act so monstrous, so dreadful, that it subverts all human understanding. He brutally ended the lives of his wife and children, extinguishing their innocent existence with chilling, calculated precision. This man, once considered a regular part of our community, a friendly face we would routinely see, revealed a sinister side to him that no one could have ever anticipated. This heinous act, this atrocious deed, was executed with a terrifying meticulousness that would chill the blood of the most hardened criminal. The motive behind such a monstrosity? One could only guess, for the perpetuator chose remain mum, his lips sealed about the inexplicable horror he had caused. Unfortunately, his reign of terror did not end there. When dawn broke the following day, he turned his malevolent intent towards the innocent animals of his unsuspecting neighbor, a cherished cat, a loyal canine companion, and a vibrant, cheerful canary. All fell victim to his twisted, perverse desires. Each act of violence committed was seemingly more audacious than the last, each life taken a testament to his unrelenting savagery. It was as though he had embarked on a savage quest, a bloody rampage, hell-bent on extinguishing any life that dared cross his path. It was as if he was on a rampage, seeking to snuff out any life that crossed his path. The discovery of these crimes sent shockwaves through the community. Its sheer unexpectedness left everyone feeling uneasy, a chill creeping down the spines of the once oblivious populace. The initial shock quickly transformed into a pressing demand for justice. The intensity of the situation was such that it caught the attention of the local law enforcement almost instantaneously. The police were called in, their presence signifying the beginning of a pervasive demand for justice. The man who was quickly becoming the personification of evil in the community's eyes was apprehended without delay. Despite the rapidly accumulating evidence against him, the man maintained a facade of innocence that was as unsettling as his crimes. He vehemently denied the accusations, a desperate attempt to sway public opinion and the impending court verdict in his favor. But his lies, however well crafted, didn't pass the test of the jury's scrutiny. trial, which soon gripped the nation with its high-profile nature and the sheer audacity of the crimes, was akin to a spectacle where justice was pitted against every day. The courtroom was filled with spectators, all waiting with bated breath to witness the outcome of this legal battle. It was a fight for justice that had taken the entire nation by storm. After a trial that gripped the nation, he was found guilty and sentenced to life imprisonment. His conviction served as a grim reminder of the consequences of heinous crimes and reaffirmed the community's faith in the system of justice. The aftermath of these crimes was profound. The neighborhood, a place previously characterized by its safety and close-knit community spirit, transformed into a zone ridden with fear and suspicion. Once a sanctuary for families, it now bore the heavy weight of dread. The once friendly sidewalks, the conversation-filled parks, the laughter echoing from houses during summer block parties, all faded into a chilling silence. Parents who once let their children run free along the streets now gripped them tightly, their faces ridden with worry. The sound of children's laughter had died down, and in its place was a silent tension that hung in the air, thick and palpable. Every smile, every hello, every wave that once spoke of camaraderie now carried an undertone of wariness. Neighbors who were once friends and confidants now looked upon each other with distrustful eyes. Once harmonious community was now filled with glances that were loaded with suspicion. Every face seemed to be hiding a secret. Every glance seemed to be seeking a clue. The change was not just evident among the humans. The animals, untouched by the complications of human emotions, had also sensed the shift. Their carefree play, which once echoed the innocence and joy of the neighborhood, had been replaced by a nervous skittishness. Their instincts had picked up the change, and their behavior reflected the unease that had taken hold of the place. They now moved with caution, their cheerful frolics replaced by hushed movements. The animals, too, seemed to sense the change, their joyful play replaced by nervous skittishness. His life sentence serves as a profound reminder of the gravity of his actions. It screams out loud about the consequences of malevolent deeds. We are reminded of the old saying, "You reap what you sow." His sentence is not just a punishment for his deeds, but a beacon glowing within the realm of our justice system. It is a rock-solid emblem of the commitment our justice systems have towards preserving peace and ensuring the safety of our society. It stands tall, a testament to the relentless pursuit of justice, to the tireless efforts of those who fight against crimes, daring to stand in the face of evil, shielding us from the nefarious individuals who seek to disrupt the balance of our world. But this sentence, this public shaming and lifelong punishment is not just about him, the criminal. It also serves as a powerful deterrent, a stark warning to everyone else. A forewarning that is meant to resonate within the hearts of the people, to within the minds of potential perpetrators. A warning clear as a bell that we must always be vigilant, always be aware. We must guard our moral compass and cling tightly to our humanity, because we never know what secrets are lurking beneath the surface of those that surround us. We must remember that beneath the veneer of normalcy, something sinister may lurk, something that may shake the very foundations of our lives. Remember, we never truly know what lies beneath the surface of those around us. Be vigilant, be aware, and stay safe. So, as we reflect on this chilling tale, let it not simply be a story of horror and evil. Instead, let's use this as an opportunity to contemplate deeper. Let's ponder upon the layers of complexities involved in the human psyche that lead to such horrifying incidents, and let's strive to comprehend them better. It'd be a beacon, constantly reminding us not just of the evil that permeates our world, but of the importance of vigilance in our daily lives. It should serve as a call to action, a call to be more observant, more discerning, and more understanding of the individuals that surround us each day. This tale of horror should provoke us to invest more time and effort into understanding human nature, the psychology behind actions, and the factors that influence our decisions. Such an understanding can empower us to potentially prevent another such tragedy from happening in our society. We must remember that evil does not always lurk in the shadows. It does not always wear a sinister face. Sometimes it is disguised in the most familiar faces, those we see and interact with daily. It is in the understanding and acknowledging of this hard truth that we can to make a positive change. And remember, the face of evil isn't always a stranger. Sometimes it's the face next door.